So, I just wanted to tell you something that I've been observing. And because of the things that have been going on, I do believe one of the prophetess that I follow, her name is Lashandra, and she is the real deal. I already tested her because they tell in the Bible it tell us to test the spirits. So I did do that with her. And the way I did it was that I was listening to her, and I was so she was just talking, and all of a sudden she said, "Oh, I see someone, and this is the message for you. I see somebody mopping the floor, but in a circular way, that's how I do the floor. I don't know why I do that in a circular way, or I do it in the infinity way. I don't know. That's just me, right?" And she said, "And at the same time, you're eating strawberries." And I was like, what? The same thing I was doing. So I know she's the real deal. So what happened was that yesterday she was talking about the spirit of fear that is rising up. And that's happening right now, and it's true. With all the things that are happening, people are fearful. They're fearful because of all these accidents, and they understand where it's coming from. People are not dumb or stupid. They know. They know. So, but many people that I know, they are not Christian. Like for example, when I went and I spoke and I was in these rallies, right? And I could hear them talking, and I was talking to them about Jesus, and I was explaining to them, right, that you to hold on to Jesus. And one of them was a new ager, and she was laughing at me, but it's fine. So I know that this is what happened, that plague came because there was not enough Christians, or they were Christians, they were lagging behind. They said, okay, he won already, it's all good. And that's basically what happened. And it's not, that's where the battle starts. And we saw what happened, right? We got the virus sent to us, and a lot of people died. And they didn't just die of COVID, they also died from the GP jab, which I was trying that time at the rally. I was trying to get his attention with the shofar. Everybody was so tall. I was like, where did all these tall people came? And I was squishing myself through the crowd. And I was crying out to him, no vaccines, no vaccines, no vaccines. But I guess he couldn't hear me. And then he said, go and protest peacefully. And I'm like, no, 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 no. And blowing the shofar, I had no more breath in me. How many times I blew that shofar. And so I went with them. I went as I was in the middle of them, and I was just being whacked left and right with flags. I remember these flags were so huge. And but I do believe that we have to do it the Christian way, not any other way, not with any other religion. It's the Christian way. This is a Christian nation. This is how it started, right? And even the Jewish people came here in the boats. So we cannot lag behind. I'm a seer. So what I do is that I see in the spirit and I work in the spirit. Maybe that's why when I wake up in the morning, my body is just, it doesn't want to function properly. There's always something that happens. But that's what seers do. That the other side have seers, yes. You could see in the Bible many stories about bad seers. And that's what I see. I see in the prophetic. That's what beautiful eyes are. I don't understand why they're calling, oh, they're only focusing on beautiful eyes, when he was trying to explain that that's a seer anointing. My whole life, people, especially because we were little and we didn't have my parents. We were not raised with my parents, me and my sister. We were bullied. Let's just say we were bullied by family members, by cousins and stuff like that. And the one thing, they used to call her a monkey all the time. Um, and they used to say that I had cow eyes. And I think, that's what the devil does. He comes against you in these things, right? Because he already knows. What do you think? He don't see the future. He sees the future. But there's a lot of things that he cannot see. And at the last minute, God changes things also. So people are focusing on big, beautiful eyes when what he's saying is eyes of a seer. I don't have beautiful eyes. I always been criticized about my eyes because they're so big. But that's my dad's eyes, so I can't do nothing about it. My sister has the same issue. That's my family line. So, so this is basically what I said. I was listening to her, the spirit of fear, and this was going on, and that feed demons badly. So if you could pray against the spirit of fear, um, because that's what we need. I've been given the seer anointing because I opened my third eye by mistake with the new age, and now I became a seer. And no matter what, God sometimes closes it, but it just pops right open. And it's I could see the future. I could see things that are going on. I could all these things. I could see. That's what it is. It's a seer anointing. That's what my glasses are like. I put this tint on my glasses that when you go out, I forget the name of it. You go out in the sun, it gets dark, right? That's what I have. So like then my eyes are not criticized because I feel like they've been cursed or something because my eyes are really bad right now. And so this is what I'm trying to tell people, that we have to pray more than ever. We have to cry out. We have to fast and pray because it's a lot of bad things coming, and it's not coming like 9/11. That was a direct hit to the American people. So many people died. It's gonna be like in little bunches. That's what I've been seeing. Little bunches here, little bunches there, and we have to pray against it. So hopefully you understand that we have to pray against this. And I'm glad that I have a couple of churches that do that I follow. They could pray against this because it's just they can't feed off of babies, but they could feed off of demons. So, oh, and I wanted to say, in order to become a seer on the others, on the evil side, the children had to be abused. That's why I'm so worried about all these children that are missing, because that's like a generation right there. So I'm thinking, because they break them first before. And that happens in voodoo. They break you first before they baptize you in the voodoo thing. Whatever. My brain is not coping. I don't know. And this is what I wanted to say, because that's why I was worried about the children, because I know what it is. If it's voodoo, I understand what that is. And me and my sister, we went through it, and we were ordained to be used as for the other side. And I look at my life. I look at sometimes, once you become born again, you sit down one time and you realize how many times God has saved you, and from the worst things, right? Because He has a purpose in your life, and that's why you've been saved. So that's why I fear. I fear for the children, those children that are missing. I'm glad that they found 80,000. But in order to use them, you had to be physically and mentally abused and go through a lot of hell. And that's how the other side uses people, right? And but if you are giving these gifts, hey, you could turn it around. Turn it around like this guy in the Bible. I forgot his name. Oh my God, I think I have COVID, but I don't know what kind of COVID is this, because I cannot. I was trying to spell some words and I can't even remember how to spell them. So COVID is out there, so you have to be careful with that also, because it does something to your brain. It does. So just be careful. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say today, that we need prayer against the spirit of fear. And that's what we need. So if you could pray against that, that'll be amazing. Thank you so much. God bless you.